So here are 5 truths about getting an ex back that no one tells you about. For the most part, because they don't sell. After all, everyone will buy ex-back products from the person who tells them how they should get back with their ex and how easy it is. Rarely will anyone buy from the person who tells them the opposite. Well, fuck you, I'm the latter person. Truth number 1, the odds of getting your ex back permanently are shit. According to our most recent statistics, only 30% of couples get back together, and only half of those 30% actually stay together for good. Now this comes at no surprise. I mean, if there was a tried and true way to get an ex back, we as a society would have A, figured it out a long time ago, and B, breakups would be wiped out. The world would be flooded with happily married and committed couples, and I would probably be out of the job. Yet, don't lose hope. There are still examples of couples out there who just needed some time apart to gain perspective on their relationship and learn how to make it work. However, if you do find yourself in this endless cycle of breaking up and then getting back together, well, then you probably should end things for good. Truth number 2, you don't need your ex, even if you think you do. Most people are so terrified of letting their ex go, and so they cling on to them and try to get them back because they make them feel important and worthy and loved. This unknowingly makes these people slaves to their exes. Now, much of our lives is guided by this sense of scarcity. We mistake the ex that provides or has once provided for our emotional needs as the needs themselves. But the truth is, you don't really need your ex to appreciate, validate, and love you again. What you need is to make yourself feel appreciated, validated, and loved. What you need is you, and there are a bazillion ways you can meet your own needs, and all that is really required is an ability to do so and the courage to believe that it is possible. Truth number 3, there is no right or best way to get an ex back. Some ways of getting an ex back are simply more effective and healthy than others. But ultimately, there is no right or best way. Even my guides don't paint my way as the best or the right one. All they do is lay a rough model for reattraction that I believe in and that gets, to my knowledge, the best results for my audience. And look, I know I'll get shat on for this, but compared to every model for getting an ex back, I think mine is by far the healthiest and most effective. But then again, who am I to say it will be a good fit for you? Truth number 4, you can always find someone better than your ex. Getting your ex back is a win-win scenario. If they reach out and you recommit, great. Hopefully it works out. But if your ex never reaches out and moves on, then also great. You're now open to meeting someone even better. And believe it or not, you can find someone better. Your ex is not special. Your ex is not your soulmate. And labeling them as such is an insult to literally millions of other people whom you would find attractive and intelligent and who, unlike your ex, are able and ready and willing to create a future with you. A future from which you'll be able to look back at this period and maybe even chuckle, knowing how everything you're feeling and thinking is so unimportant in the grand scheme of life. Finally, truth number 5, the point of ex-back advice is to stop. The purpose of ex-back advice, even breakup advice as a whole, is to come to a point where you no longer need it. a point where you eventually leave it behind and move on to a new chapter of your life, be that with your ex or without them. Yet, too often, people just can't do that. They intellectualize reattraction, look for answers they already have, and get addicted to these sorts of content. And having greedy gurus preying on their vulnerabilities every step of the way, well, it makes everything worse. Let's face it, most people posing as breakup coaches in this space don't want what's best for you. They just want your money. They want to exploit your ex addiction. They want to make you their bitch. So please, don't give in. After a month, free at most, opt out of this advice. Stop reading my shit, stop watching my shit, stop digesting anything ex-back related. Opt out no matter what. Your mental health will appreciate it. So that was it for this video. If you'd like to go deeper into my process for getting back with an ex, download my reattraction cheat sheet, link in the description down below this video. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in and talk soon. Bye bye.